In case you don't want to watch this absurdly long vlog, I'm going to tell you one thing, and one thing only, right at the start here. Tomorrow's Screwing Around Saturdays is going to be split up into 2 parts. It was originally a 3-part thing of a blind Let's Play that I was going to do, but I decided not to do it because blind LPs suck, in my opinion. I don't know, I'm not a big fan, because you see the person bumbling about and you're like, why are you doing this? Stop doing this! And I don't want anyone to get frustrated. But anyways, that's it. Enjoy the vlog! Oh yeah, and the 2 parts are going up tomorrow. It's not going to be a 2-week thing. So yes, enjoy the vlog! Happy New Year, everybody! I could have done that for way longer, but meh, I'm too lazy. I'm tired this morning. I slept for like 12 hours, and it's like 10:30 a.m., and I've gotten nothing done other than showering and eating breakfast, which is kind of shitty for me. But yeah, hope everybody's New Year was great. Mine was... we'll get into that. My socks aren't matching. Just thought I'd point that out. Let's see if I can zoom in on that shit. Oh yeah. Non-matching socks. What a glory. What an age we live in where we can do that and it's acceptable. I have to sneeze. I don't know if the urge to sneeze would come back. It was sort of like a half-fulfilled sneeze. It is fucking windy out. Holy crap. Like, look at my trees moving. That's ridiculous. You probably can't even see that on the video. That's how windy it is. But yeah. My New Year's was kind of interesting because my friend that I was supposed to go out with was puking his guts out. So I had to go out with my other friends that I really just don't want to hang out with right now, and they basically gave me the option of going to the gay club again. I don't know why the fuck they have such an obsession over this club. It's like ridiculous, but anyways, like, go there again or stay home and do nothing. And my mom was badgering me and badgering me and badgering me. Oh, why don't you go out with your friends? Why don't you go out with your friends? I'm like, because they want to go to the gay club. And they're like, so you can go there and just like not hit on women and whatever. And I'm like, that's not a thing that happens. Really, it's really not. But yeah, we went out there and I dropped like $80 at the club because there was this big ass cover charge that they didn't tell me about, and then drinks are like super expensive, and if I'm gonna be at a gay club I pretty much have to be plastered or else I'm not gonna be able to deal with the fact that I'm at a gay club and I'm just gonna sit in the corner and do nothing. But yeah, I got a girl's number there, but I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna call her because A, she typed it in fast enough that I'm pretty sure it's a fake number, and B, I don't really want to go out with the type of girl that I meet at a gay club. So yeah, because she'll probably think I'm gay, and yeah, that's a thing. I also saw a drag show. Very, very disturbing. Very disturbing. If you don't know what a drag show is, it's basically guys try to dress up as convincingly as they can as women and dance for money. So it's basically like going to the strippers, except it's dudes dressed as women and they don't take their clothes off. But you will never see someone work harder for $5, I'll tell you that. It's mildly ridiculous. It was one of those disturbing things you really just can't stop watching because it's like, what the fuck is going on right now? So yeah, but that was the thing. And now I'm about to head out to Toys R Us to see if I can get this fucking Captain Falcon Amiibo I've been looking for like everywhere. So what the hell? So if you live in Canada and you see one, tell me where so that I can find it, because I haven't been able to find one anywhere and it's annoying me. But yeah, I'm gonna do a Steven vlog thing right here, where I'm gonna put the words up on the screen and it'll be the title of the vlog. I should have stayed home on New Year's Eve because I would have rather not dropped $80 at the club. And I asked my friends, like, what the fuck, since you didn't tell me there was a cover charge, you should reimburse me, and they're like, no. Which, like, I could see why they'd say that, because they don't really want to pay for somebody else to get in, but like, if you don't tell somebody that there's a cover charge, kind of a dick move, because I probably wouldn't have gone if I would have known. But yeah, I should have stayed home on New Year's Eve. And now I'm about to not stay home and go out and try and hopelessly find an Amiibo at some mall that I don't really want to go to. So yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. Yeah, I couldn't find jack shit. I I went to this different store because I heard that they had amiibos and I couldn't find anything. Apparently they had a Marth one like 5 minutes before I got there, but they sold it, which was kind of a bummer. I don't really want Marth, but I figured I could probably trade it for a Captain Falcon one if somebody really wanted a Marth one. But yeah, I would never be that guy who like buys an amiibo and like tries to jack up the price, because I think they're already overpriced as they are. So yeah, but I did pre-order one off of Amazon for Fox, because I was sort of thinking while I was driving, like, well, Star Fox is coming out, and Star Fox, there's got to be some, like, awesome shit going on there. So yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking. And if they make an F-Zero game, I'm sure they'll make more Captain Falcon amiibos. Like, I'm sure they'll flood all the stores with them, along with F-Zero games, and then nobody will buy the Captain Falcon amiibos that actually buys the F-Zero game. But yeah, here's hoping there's another F-Zero game, because that series is awesome. So yeah, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, because last year I talked about what I wanted to do for LPs in the year of 2014, and I failed. I failed completely because I said that I wanted to do all 3 Mother games in 2014. And while I did something for all 3 Mother games, one of which wasn't even posted. Actually, technically, yes, I did do a thing for all 3 Mother games, because I did the synopsis for Mother 1 that I did before I did Earthbound. If you want to see that, it's in the playlist for Earthbound. It's like Earthbound Part 0, which is kind of odd, but whatever. But yeah, and I did all of Earthbound. I completed that game pretty much as you can complete it, with the exception of getting like the 1 in 128 items, but I don't really care about that. I don't think anybody else really does, but whatever. And I started Mother 3, which is good. And although I'm sure that I'll do Mother 1 to some capacity, sorry, I had to sneeze, and I actually knocked myself over off my chair that I sneezed so violently. It's kind of funny, but I'm not going to leave that in, because fuck, it was like terrible. But yeah, I'm sure I will do Mother 1 to some capacity. Like, I might do like a screwing around Saturdays for it. I don't think I'm gonna do a full LP. Mother 1 is one of those games that's a lot more fun to watch than to play, which makes me not want to LP it, because it's not gonna be fun to play. And then I'm not gonna be having fun, and then it'll just be like, it'll be terrible. It'll be a shit show. I'm surprised Steven Plays' Mother 1 LP is as good as it is. But yeah, I actually did an intro video for Mother, and I should have used that for Mother 3 instead, because it was actually better than the intro video that I had for Mother 3, I think. It was all like black and white. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna splice in the intro video, so watch the intro video. What did you think of the intro video? That was literally 1 second that I waited to ask what you thought of it. That's kind of funny. In my respect, not in your respect, because you'll see like the intro video and then blah blah blah. And yeah, I don't know if I want to do that LP overall, because it's a very, very frustratingly hard game. Even with the easy ring, because I have played it with the easy ring, and I still had a really hard time beating it. It's definitely not an easy game. It's probably the hardest RPG I've ever played. Probably. And there reaches a point in the game where it just no longer is fun. So yeah, that's sort of my mentality behind that. But for 2015, I do want to say that I want to LP at least one more Star Fox game. And it's probably not going to be Adventures, I'm not going to lie. That game is good. It's good, but I feel as though I would get very frustrated with it, because I get very frustrated with that game sometimes, because Tricky is just like, feed me, bitch! Feed me! I need to find more mushrooms so you can feed me. And he's very frustrating to deal with. So yeah, I don't particularly want to do that, but Assault is a very good game. Assault is a very underrated game, and it's also one of those games that I don't know how I would split up videos for it, because for the first, like, 1 mission, I say that like it's like the first blah 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 missions. No, for the first 1 mission, you could do like one mission per video, and then after that the missions are just absurdly long, so you can't really do that. You could do like sections of a mission and then like end it with a cutscene or something like that, and then start with the same cutscene on the next video. I don't know, it'd be weird to split. But yeah, I could do that game. The real thing that I want to do, and this may surprise some people, is Star Fox Command, because that is, it's sort of tied for my second favorite Star Fox game. I haven't really played the original that much, and I can't imagine myself doing like a full LP of it, because I know other people that have done full LPs of it, and I know that they're like about like doing an LP of that game, because it's pretty hard. It's pretty difficult, especially on the hard route. Like, the easy route isn't that bad, but it's the hard route that kills you. And the first-person stages. The first-person stages are just a nightmare. But yeah, I haven't played that game enough to really know where it is on my general Star Fox ranking of things. But Star Fox Command is pretty much tied with Assault for being my second favorite game. And I think it's also the most underrated game in the series, so I definitely want to do an LP of that at some point. Whether or not it will come this year, I'm not sure, because I have to do 75% of Mother 3 still. And if right now you were to ask for an estimation of how long Mother 3 is going to be, I would tell you 70 parts. So yeah, and I still have to do Link to the Past. I was gonna do Banjo-Tooie, but I'll probably wait until I'm done Mother 3 for that, because then Mother 3 won't drag on for like 3 years if I keep doing LPs. Because that was the thing, that was the problem I had with Pokemon Emerald. Well, I'll get to that in a second. Is like, I love how I interrupted myself and was like, I'll get to that in a second, just hold on, okay? But that was the problem I have with Pokemon Emerald, is I was always doing an LP alongside it, so it took forever to get through. And that's why I think I had an easier time with Pokemon Platinum than with Pokemon Emerald. Is more so because the fact that it didn't take me like, God, how long was that fucking LP? That must have been 5 months. Like, it was definitely close to 5 months. And I was thinking about doing bonus videos on it now, since I think I've sufficiently waited long enough that I'm no longer super fucking frustrated with that game and how long it is. It's not actually that long of a game, that's the funny thing. It's just the fact that I kept in every single battle, and usually like in a playthrough you won't play every single battle, like there'll be routes you'll skip and stuff like that. Well, at least that's what I do, because that's what I did with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And yeah, that's why it took so fucking long to do that game. And then by the end, I think it was just like Professor Melinda and maybe like one other person watching it. And then some random person would click on the video and be like, huh, Pokemon Emerald. Well, fuck that. This dude seems extremely bored with this LP. But yeah, I was thinking of getting back into bonus videos of that. The only issue is that I don't remember what there is to still do, because I sort of just like put that, like, you know, that section of the brain where stuff just like, it's basically just like into a toilet and they flush the toilet and then it's just gone forever and you can never find it. That's where I put that LP of what I've done. And I know I have to catch the Reggies, I know I have to catch Kyogre and Groudon. I don't remember if I have to catch Latios/Latias or whatever the fuck. And I don't know if I have to catch Rayquaza. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I've gone over the battle frontier. Did I? I think I did, but I'll have to check that. But yeah, so yeah, there'll probably be like 3 or 4 bonus parts of that. And because I'm doing bonus parts of that, I'm going to do bonus parts of Platinum. Basically, sort of not really alongside it, because there's stuff that you can do if you transfer up the Reggie Pokemon from Emerald to Platinum. And there is a way of doing a thing and stuff and people. What the hell am I even talking about? There's a way of, well, I have a way of transferring it because I still have a DS Lite, which still has the Game Boy cartridge in it. That's why I never bought a DSi, was because it didn't have the Game Boy cartridge. And then I bought a 3DS, and that doesn't obviously have one because it's way too far back in backwards compatibility. You can't expect them to do 2 systems of backwards compatibility. I mean, that would be nice, but you can't expect that. You can't even expect one these days, apparently. I have to blow my nose. that was the last Kleenex. Not in my house, but in that box, and in my basement, so I have to like, here's the thing, is before I record, I get really, really neurotic about, like, cleaning. But yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon Platinum that I still have to do. There's probably, like, a good 10 parts of stuff that I still have that I could do. Because there's this whole fucking Team Galactic arc that I just never went over. But I think I'll get into that once I'm done Link to the Past, which I know it's weird to be talking about being done Link to the Past because the second part went up today. And I was gonna record parts 4 and maybe, yeah, probably 4 and 5 today. See, the thing is it's fucking annoying because my mom never works more than like 2 days in a row, and I basically like only record when she's working, and half the time when she's working, it's like my sister fucking busts in and then I can't do anything, or her boyfriend's here and I can't do anything. So that's why I have to record so far in advance, and I thought that was somebody up there, but that's my cat just like roaming, and she's like, I want down, I want come downstairs, I want to come down, let me down. No, but like, it's annoying because I basically have like 1 or maybe 2 days a week to record these days, and I don't know why specifically like these days, but like my mom seems to be working like less and less, and I'm pretty sure she's just asking for less hours because she got through this big alimony agreement with my dad. Like, now she has more alimony money because she had to put up with him for 20 some years or something like that, and I don't know, there was this big agreement. All I know is that she makes more money off of just sitting there from my dad than I would make after probably working as an engineer for 5 years. So yeah, and that's on a yearly basis, by the way. That's not like 5 years of combined pay is what she gets. It's like on my 5th year I might make as much as she does. But yeah, it's mildly ridiculous. But yeah, she's working less, so it's a pain in the ass. And I would love to do like same day recordings, like record on the same day that a video goes up, but that's just almost never, like, it almost never works out that way. Because my mom like almost never works weekends anymore. I don't know why, but she's like, she complains because she has to work a weekend, and she has to work like Friday 9 to 5. Like, this is not her weekend off, and she's working today 9 to 5, and then she gets Saturday and Sunday off. So like, how the fuck is that working a weekend? I don't know, but apparently that counts as her weekend on, and her weekend off she gets Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. And it's like extremely rare that she'll work more than 2 days in a row. So yeah, it's annoying. And then she'll complain, oh, I have to work 3 days in a row. Oh my god. It's like, dude, get a real job and like get out in the real world, and you will see that you've got it really, really nice there, because she's extremely overpaid for what she does. She's a cashier making almost $20 an hour, which is like ridiculous, at a grocery store. And I know I don't want to brag on my mom too much because like she's a nice person and she's been nice to me in my life, but at the same time she's got an easy ride and she complains so much about that easy ride. And I know that I've got it easy right now too, because I'm basically like sitting at home looking for a job, whereas a lot of people would be like out on the street and like not able to look for a job because they don't have like a computer and everything's online now, and it's like, ugh. But yeah, like, I'm not saying that like I have it hard or anything like that. Look at me, oh woe is me. I'm saying that she's got it so easy. She complains so goddamn much. Anyways, I'm ranting at this point. I should save that for when I'm recording. But yeah, goodbye everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful 2015 so far. I know I have been tired basically the entire year so far. So yeah. Hope you're having a wonderful 2015, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, and fist bump. Or no. That seems like a thing PewDiePie would do. I need a different thing. I was gonna say have a wonderful tomorrow, but that's like an LP thing, and I don't want to do that in vlogs, or else I'll get sick of it. You know, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do the thing that I usually do, the Drac thing from F-Zero GX, and then I'm gonna end it like that. Okay? You ready? You ready? Okay. That was a really awkward end.